What's going on, everybody? This is your girl K Rich, and you already know I am coming at you from a PK perspective. So, man, first of all, today is my birthday, y'all. I'm 40, shawty. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm saying I don't feel 40, you know, but I just wanted to come on here and give an encouragement, a quick encouragement to everybody who's hanging in there, everybody who's holding on to faith, everybody who's trusting God, everybody who it may look like you're not going as fast as everybody else. It may not look like you're in the same, fast lane, speeding through life. You may not have it all right now, but you're being faithful to Yah. You are being faithful to the Lord. You're being faithful in your word. You're faithful in your fasting. You're faithful in your pursuit of Him. Man, hang in there. When I tell you, God is a rewarder to those who diligently seek Him, keep seeking, keep pushing, keep fighting. Because God is definitely gonna show out in your life. He's just built like that. He's just built like that. I mean, I have been on an interesting journey for the past 4 or 5 years. And restructuring, resettling, moving to new places, new states, transitioning from churches, friends, from my job to, it's been, a journey. I've had people ask me, what if God doesn't do it in 2 years? What if God doesn't do it in this year? And I said, you know what? If you don't do it in 2 years, I'm going to wait 2 more. If you don't do it in 5 years, I'm going to wait 5 more. And it hasn't been an easy wait. It hasn't been a perfect wait. It hasn't been a flawless wait. It hasn't been a patient wait. It hasn't been a happy wait sometimes. Sometimes it was like, okay, God, now, I know I signed up for this, but I thought it would be up here, and we here. And holding on fast and having, allowing God and the time that you're being patient to mold you, to shape you, to renew you, to restore you, to help you see you and make the adjustments in your personality, in your spirit, to grow you, to develop you. Man, because you give a baby a steak, a Wagyu steak, and that baby can't handle it. It's not a blessing. If I said I'm gonna bless my 5-year-old nephew with a Ferrari and he give him the keys and license to drive it, is that a blessing? Or did I put him in a place of danger? Did I put him in a place where it's too much? It's not a blessing, because the blessings of the Lord maketh rich and addeth no sorrow. No sorrow. So if it's gonna cause some compromise or sorrow, or if it's going to cause you to fall, to fail, then that's not the Lord's blessing. Sometimes we be blessing ourselves and trying to say God did it. But in this case, I couldn't bless myself. I couldn't do it on my own. I really don't know how some of the things that has gone on and that God has blessed me with have happened. It has not been me. It has all been the grace, the mercy of God. And so today, on my 40th birthday, I just signed the documents and got the keys to my first house. My first house. By myself. I know I'm not married, and no, I don't have kids. Just me. Just me and God. Just God. You feel me? Just God. No pun intended. But blessing me, in this year, I have gotten, now I want y'all to understand that I couldn't do this. Financially, I don't know what happened. In this year, my finances went just way up. When it seemed like everybody from pandemic on, my finances have gone up. And I can't really explain how, because I haven't done anything different. I actually am not working a conventional job. I have my own small business, but I don't work for somebody. I have got a new car. I'm in this truck. It's got a little stuff in it because, as I said, I'm moving. I got a new truck and a new house. A first-time home buyer house. Like, you may not be going at the pace of other people. But when I tell you, when God does it, it's easy. I had everything I needed. And in cases where stuff was, I probably shouldn't have got it, somehow, oh, we don't need that. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see your pay stubs for that. We don't need to see. What? Where do they do that at? Where does somebody give you a loan for a car and tell you, we trust you? Something about you, we trust you. I mean, when I tell y'all, it's stuff that don't happen. It's stuff that I can't explain. There's stuff that, I mean, come on. But I want to encourage y'all. Don't look at all, like, there's an old saying. And it's, if you play spades or dominoes or whatever, you know, they'll say all money ain't good money. Every bit of movement is not progress towards your purpose. It's not progress to what God has for you. You might see somebody and it look like they flying past you, but they could be headed off a cliff. Don't envy that. Don't covet that. Don't want what someone else has. Seek what the Most High has for you, because I guarantee you when he does it, it's sweatless. When he does it, it's perfect. When he does it, there's no strain. When he does it, it is right on time. It is right on time. I mean, I prayed, God, I want to have a house by my birthday, by my 40th. And this was January. And not even looking close remotely to be having my own spot. This was January. And do you know, my God, Yah, the Almighty God, came through on my birthday. I signed the papers on my birthday. I got the keys on my birthday. God be acting sometimes, y'all. I'm telling you, God be acting sometimes. And this is not to brag to be like, oh, I got a house now. No, this is like, I got to give God his glory. I got to give God his props, because it ain't me. I ain't do it. I ain't that dope. I ain't the one that, I ain't balling like that. I'm not, you know, but I am a child of the King of Kings. And sometimes we used to say, like, because I'm a PK preacher's kid, and we be like, you know, we got them PK benefits. You know, we might get an extra piece of chicken at the at the event at church. We might get to cut the line a little bit because, you know, this is elder such and such daughter. This is pastor such and. We might get a little benefit, but sometimes when you're a child of the King, you get them princess benefits. You get them prince benefits. You get that kingdom benefits that everybody can't get. Everybody don't get. And when you're faithful, and when you on point, and when you really seeking God, it's a favor. There's a favor that comes on your life. And I'm telling y'all, like, the favor. And I'm not saying this because I'm flawless. Y'all, I have messed up. I done messed up this year. I done things I shouldn't have done, said things I shouldn't have said. I'm not perfect. The flaw is there, right? The thorn is there, but his grace is sufficient. And my heart was always to serve. My heart was always to seek God, to know, really know him. Even in some of the things that I did wrong, I was trying, okay, God, show me that this is wrong. Show me that show me. So it's about that heart posture. When your heart posture is on point and you are in the family, man, God show out for his. God show out for his. Like, y'all, I'm gonna cry later. Like, I'm gonna cry in the car. You gonna cry in the car? I'm gonna cry later. I already cried earlier today. I already cried earlier today and last night, but that's none of y'all business. You feel me? So, but man, God is that dude. Like, what can you say? In some of these cases, like, I be telling my best friend, I couldn't write this, I couldn't make this up, I couldn't write this book, if I tried to lie it would, y'all be like, this don't even sound right. I'm telling y'all, no cap. This is the papers I just signed from the title company. Bruh. When I think about God, I can't even, you just can't look at something and say, woo, that boy bad. He bad. He the one, boy. If you ain't serving him, boy, you're missing out. If you're halfway serving him, you're missing out. If you don't, you're missing out. You're missing out. You are missing out. And not just on the blessings of the physical, the revelatory blessings, the growth in him, the expansion spiritually, the increase in spiritual authority. Come on. Like, I really think about it, and my friend Ashley, who wouldn't serve a God like this? Who wouldn't serve a God like this? I know what the older folks was talking about. Now I'm kind of getting every older folks. But I know what they was talking about. Because it's unexplainable. It's phenomenal. It's everything. He's everything, bro. Like, who wouldn't serve a God like this? So if you're hanging on, hang on. If you're holding on, hold on. If you're holding out, hold out. If you're being steadfast, be steadfast. If you're standing still, stand. If you're fighting, fight. If you're resisting, but stay in this thing. Stay in this thing. I've seen a lot of folks drop off before God could really show himself because they couldn't hang. Hang in there. Hang in there. God is built different, and it's in him to be. It is a part of his nature. He is holiness. He is a good God. He is a good father. It just is. It is him that's doing all the, like, come on, man. Hang in there. Hang in there. I'm going to get a chance to tell more in another video, but hang in there. Hang in there. And watch God show out for you on your behalf for his glory. Or folks say, I know she couldn't have done that. Nope, I sure couldn't. I know she didn't have. Nope, I sure didn't. Didn't she mess up last year? I sure did. I repented and I didn't have, and God came through. It wasn't me. I'm telling y'all. Like Shaggy, it wasn't me. Didn't you have the blessings in the account? It wasn't me. Didn't you have the car? It wasn't me. Then you get the new job. It wasn't me. Come on now. It's not. I'm telling y'all. You hang in there with y'all. You keep going. You keep seeking. You keep fighting. You keep holding on. Don't let the enemy deceive you and believe that the sin that you are going to commit is greater than the God that you're supposed to be committed to. Put that on the t-shirt. Man, when I tell you, I wouldn't trade it. And people are like, oh, but you're still not married. Yep, still single, still celibate. And he's still good. And he'll keep you if you want to be kept. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with my God. I just wanted to, if you out there and you like, man, is it worth it? Is it really going to be worth it? Is it really going to work out in my favor? Is God really going to come through? It's been 2 years. It's been 3 years. It's been 10 years. Is he really going to do it? Yes, he will. I am the living witness on today. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Hang in there. Hold on. Keep fighting. It is worth it. Don't let the devil deceive you like it ain't worth it. It is worth it. It's worth every no that I had to say. It's worth every person I had to turn. It's worth every relationship I had to break. It's worth everything I went through. It's worth it. He's worth it. Because I wouldn't replace it. I wouldn't take the relationship I have now with God and go pick up someone else. I wouldn't take the relationship that I have with God now and go and trade it to be with some female. I wouldn't do it because he's too good. It's so worth it. Sometimes it's a struggle and things you have to sacrifice. Sometimes it ain't easy things you have to, but it's worth it because God shows out for his. He shows out for his. I'm a living witness. So hang in there and watch him do it for you. All right, y'all. This went longer than I expected, but Man, who wouldn't serve a God like this? So I'm going to let y'all go, and I want y'all to do what I want y'all to do every time I'm on here, every time you see my face. That's go be great. Peace.